please do not listen to people blindly. I can guarantee you that 90% of people who say something about a character doesn't even have the character, especially if it's a new character, like Chainsaw Man right now. Did you know that Accelerator, who's considered one of the best characters in anime dimensions, when he came out, people said he was mid, until people actually realized he wasn't mid because they started to get the character. Now, it's not that anything changed, it's just that people actually got the character and saw that it was good. Before that, no one got the character because everyone said it was bad. Don't listen to anything without in-game proof. Which is why in this video I'm going to show you in-game proof of a comparison between the current raid characters, the current limited raid characters, Chainsaw Man, Obito, and Naruto. Also, I'm making an Ichigo giveaway, the good Ichigo, the Roblox one, in my Discord server, so subscribe for more giveaways, and yeah, let's just begin. So, I played for like an hour each, and I'm as surprised as you guys are. So first of all, I'm not using Naruto Awakening. I'm trying to not use the Awakening move, because with the Awakening, he's obviously better. And second of all, I'm not using the Denji specific accessory because it's actually better to just use Mantle and ODM for him. I show that in my specific video for Denji. But anyway, Denji is just, he doesn't have any damage, his dashes are really bad, and his moves are really slow, so he's just not that good in dimensions. He can get quite decent times, almost on par with like Kokoshibo, but slightly worse. Naruto is actually really good. He has a good dash move, his moves have pretty good damage, and they have good AoE. The thing is, they're very crit reliant. If you don't crit, you won't one-shot, basically. Since the second ability just has one hit, yeah, you basically crit or you don't crit, and if you do crit, then sure, it's good. If you don't crit, then it's bad. So he's really unreliable, he's very inconsistent. If you don't crit, then he's actually not the best. But yeah, Obito's actually the best out of these three in dimensions, which surprised me so much. He has very good damage with his moves. Even without crits, he basically one-shots. And he has good AoE. And his boss killing is just so good, his energy gain is good. The thing is, he doesn't have a single speed boost, he doesn't have a single dash move, his mobility absolutely sucks. So the only mobility you have is by dashing, but it's still fine. And Obito should be fine for you guys, because when you are at low damage and you don't one-shot everything either way, you don't really need dashes for dimensions. You just need damage, and you need AoE, and you need iframes. And Obito is really good at this, especially with his second ability. You get iframes, you can move around, and you can aim the attack. So Obito is actually really good. But that's in Dimension, so let's go into Raid. In Raid, Denji is just not that good. He has a good ability where you can reset your first ability and use it 4 times, but the first ability deals very little damage compared to other first abilities that other characters have. And his third ability is just a joke for damage as well. It's really low. It's like the third ability on Denji is basically the same amount of damage any other character has on the first ability. So that's really bad. And the second ability is good for raids actually. It's pretty good. The problem with Denji is mainly that he doesn't have any energy gain. He can't really get your pets up that much. So honestly, even without the pets, you could probably get like close to what you would with a pet while using Denji. And Denji just isn't a raid character. He's the worst in Dimension, he's the worst in raid. So if you want to get Denji, then only do it because you actually want Denji, not because you want to progress. And yes, the accessory does not help him. You can check my old video or previous video on where I showcased Denji. It does not help with his specific accessory. Anyway, then we got Obito. He's got quite a bit more damage, and his moves are really good. He actually got very good moves, pretty fast, unlike unless you can the 2. The 2 does take quite a while. The fourth ability obviously also takes quite a while, but his first and third ability are very quick. He does get a lot of energy actually. He very much energy, and the ability itself has a lot of base damage. The thing is, he doesn't like have something special about him, so he just is what he is. He has his damage, he has his cooldowns, he has his duration of the attacks, and that's basically it. He's pretty basic when it comes to raid, and yeah, his moving, his aiming on second ability doesn't matter when it's on raid, for example, but he's still really good. 800 million damage I got with this, and Obito is actually really good in raids, though overall, he's the second best character of these 3 characters. So if you are getting Obito, then yeah, only do it because you want to get Obito. You should get Naruto instead. And now when we get to Naruto, we can see that yes, he was slightly worse than Obito in dimensions, but here he's quite much better than Obito in raids. And I'm not even counting in the awakening. With awakening, he's so much better than than both of these characters. With awakening, he's like top 2, top 3 in the game. Without it, he's like top 10. So with the awakening, it would be a different story. But without the awakening, it's actually quite equal. But in raid, Naruto just packs a lot more damage, packs better moves. It's just a lot better than Obito and Chainsaw Man. Even though Naruto is just like Obito, doesn't have anything special. It's just you have your cooldown, you have your duration of moves and stuff like that. You have your damage. Then it's different because Naruto has more base damage, I'm pretty sure, and he also gets a bit more energy. He can almost have it like an infinite cycle without the fourth ability, so he actually has a really good energy gain, and just overall he's really good for damage, and that just boosts so much whenever you use the awakening as well. But overall, Naruto is the best character, so if you are to get one character of these 3, then you should get Naruto. Not only because he's the best one, but also because if you awaken him, which is the only character out of the 3 you can awaken, then he's one of the best characters in the game. So yes, you should definitely awaken him, and you should definitely get Naruto. But overall, Naruto is the best, then Obito, then Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man is a dead last. Obito and Naruto are like a bit neck and neck in dimensions. Naruto is slightly better in raid, so Naruto takes the #1 spot. But Denji, Chainsaw, just straight at the bottom. He's not even close to the 2. And by the way, for those who are saying, just like I said in the beginning, for those who are saying that Obito is bad, no, Obito is really good. You can see on the dimension time, you can see how he compares in raid. He's really good. But yeah. So, but that's basically it for the video. Yes, Naruto, you should buy Naruto. You can also awaken him, and then if you want to, then buy Obito and then Chainsaw. Chainsaw is really not good. People are saying that Chainsaw is better than Obito, but that's far from the truth. Obito is so much better in dimensions, and definitely better in raids. So it's like no reason for you to actually say that Chainsaw Man is better than Obito. Probably because most people just haven't tested Obito. Obito is actually really good. Sure, he's beaten by Naruto in his unawakened form, but Naruto in his unawakened form is like one of the best raid characters as well. Like, Obito is slightly worse than Shanks and Accelerator, which are the 2 best non-awakened raid characters. And then it's Naruto, and then it's Obito. So it's like very close, and Obito is really good. So yeah, don't say Obito is bad. I've said on multiple of my tier lists and like the Discord server and everything, I've like capitalized and mentioned specifically in like as a separate message that Obito is not bad. Obito is really good actually. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.